Hey everyone, so instead of doing a vlog today I thought I will show you what I'm cooking for lunch. So I'm just using this spice mix here. It's an Asian home gourmet brand Indian butter chicken Murgh Makhani. But I'm doing a bit of twist with adding some vegetables, potatoes and carrots. Otherwise the ingredients are chicken, some diced onions, some butter, and this is the tomato puree cream and also the spice paste that is in this bag. So to this I'm gonna add some water also. And we're gonna the recipe says to cook it in a pan, but we're gonna try cooking it in a pressure cooker so that the meat comes out nice and tender. Alright, let's see in a bit. So I'm mostly following the instructions on the pack. But I am using the pressure cooker to saute the onions now. So we just do it directly in the pressure cooker since we don't have to have another separate pan just to do this. Okay, so the onions have been cooking in the butter for a bit now, for about 3 to 4 minutes. I am now going to add the alright, so I'm going to add the mixture of spices, tomato paste and cream with water. Okay, it's a little difficult to add it while holding the camera, so I'm gonna add this in a bit more water and come back. Alright, so a tiny bit more water just to get the spices out of the bowl. And then I'm gonna add let me mix this up. I'm gonna add the chicken and the vegetables into this. So let me do that. There goes the vegetables up, splashing everywhere. So I'm gonna add them first before, while not holding the camera. Okay, so I have added the chicken and the vegetables in here. This is already looking good. The recipe doesn't call for salt, but since this is a lot of veggies in addition to the chicken, I'm gonna add a little bit of salt just to enhance the taste. So this is looking good. Let me add the salt in and we will cover it up. Give me a second. Okay, this is looking good. So I'm gonna cover this up now. So I don't know if you have never used pressure cooker, you can actually do this on a pan, on a wok. You're gonna have to boil it for around 20 minutes, and you may have to add a bit more additional water. But since it's a pressure cooker, you don't need that much water, but you still need water, of course. But you can cut your cooking time down by 1/3. So for 20 minutes is about just less than 7 minutes, but 7 minutes is fine. So we're gonna close this up now. So make sure you have the rubber seal for the pressure cooker, your handle is locked properly. This is a WMF pressure cooker which doesn't have a whistle, it has an indicator like this. We'll see how it works later. So I'm gonna close this up. I'm gonna align this dot to the handle first and then slide it in and latch this Oh, a bit difficult holding the camera. Okay, so you lash this properly and then wait for this to rise to two red rings. So there's one yellow ring that you see now, and then there are two red rings underneath. As the pressure increases, it will come up, and you will see the two red rings. So one red ring is low pressure, and then two red rings is high pressure. I'll get back to you in a bit. So the pressure is slowly rising now. We'll wait for the rings to appear. So this is already low pressure, but we're looking for high pressure, so we're gonna wait for the next ring also. Okay, so we are now seeing two red rings, so that's high pressure already. So at this point, you see, you can press down, but you can see there is two red rings, so again that's high pressure. So at this point we will reduce the flame. So let's reduce the flame down to just the low simmer. So this will maintain the pressure. So we don't want to lose the pressure, but we also don't want to increase the pressure anymore. So that's why we put it in a low simmer, so that it will maintain the pressure for 7 minutes. So this is when we start counting 7 minutes. So I'm gonna go set the timer. We're gonna start the timer now. Oh, there you go. Time's up. So we are done with this now. We're gonna turn this off. Just gonna let it rest for about 5 to 7 minutes before we release the pressure. So I'll get back to you on that. Alright, we have it has rested for about 6 minutes now. So we're gonna release the pressure. So the way to release the pressure on this is to just slowly pull on this, and that releases pressure. That smells good. Let's take a look inside. So I'm gonna slide this over. Okay, line the dot and then pull it open. Oh, it's hot. Okay, let's take a look. Oh wow, it's cooked very well. It looks delicious. Let's take a look at this. Wow. Let's see. I think the chicken is cooked. Yeah. It's a piece of chicken, so it will cook very fast. Even faster than pressure cooker. Let's see. Wow, it's very tender. Can you see that? It falls apart. The potatoes also very tender. The carrots are soft. Amazing. That's the power of pressure cooker. Alright, let me cook some rice and set this up on a plate, and I'll show you. Quick side note, by the way, if this is a bit too watery, I think it might be a little too watery. You can just continue boiling it with the open pressure cooker without closing it until the water evaporates and the gravy thickens. Or you could also just mash some of the potatoes so that it mixes with the gravy and thickens it. So I'm making some raita with some Greek yogurt, cucumber, cumin and salt. This will go very well with the gravy, the Makhani gravy. Alright, we have some rice here. So let's get some of this gravy. It looks delicious and it's really soft, like restaurant quality Murgh Makhani. Some carrots. Use this for my rice. And let's get some raita as well. Let's give this a taste test. So, as they say in Cebu, Philippines, mga unta. That is amazing. That tastes very nice. Oh gosh, I want to have a lot. So that's how you can cook delicious Murgh Makhani butter chicken masala at home easily with just a spice mix and a few ingredients. Right, thank you for watching and see you tomorrow again. Bye bye.